Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 14 of Heavy Object, and this episode, it's the end of this arc. The way it went, it was an okay episode. It was decent. I wanted a little bit more things going on for it. What happens in this one is, of course, they're on a time limit right now. We see Forlatia talking to the other kingdom. I forget what they're called, and of course there's the intelligence union that is going to get Honeysuckle out of there, and it's just an all-out war going to be coming into the area, so they're on a time limit. Havia, like the earthquake kind of thing happens. It's not really an earthquake, it happens because of Melinda's object getting stuck, and Havia and Qwenthur get separated again. And it's kind of, I don't know, Qwenthur and Havia is a main character too. I would like to see a little bit more of Havia. They focused a little too much on Qwenthur, I feel. Like, I like Qwenthur too, but like, come on, give a little bit credit, a little bit more time for Havia. Like, at least in the last one with the dam thing, he had his own thing doing that. He did a big thing there. This one, he came at the end, but it wasn't really like he was needed. I mean, it helped in the fact that, he got the guy to stop, to grabbing his gun from when he was fighting Qwenthur. But it wasn't much, I feel. And I feel like they should give Havia a little bit more. But who knows, this is a 24 episode season, so there's still a ton more episodes for them to do something like that. So, yeah, I guess I'll leave it like that for now. Pretty much what happens in this episode, as you guys saw, the object got stuck. We got to see some crazy jet flying from that one guy, literally flying through a building, flying up, like barely almost hitting the building, and then shooting rockets at the objects, at the baby Magnum's feet to let it free, almost killing Qwenthur at the same time. So that was interesting to see. I wanted a little bit more, to be honest too, like something else besides an object or besides someone on foot. Like, it was cool to see a dude on a jet. A little crazy to see him flying through the building, but I mean, that was cool. I gotta admit. Of course, they plan all this stuff. This was a whole trap kind of thing. Huge explosion comes out. Baby Magnum's still okay though, but it can't move. It's starting a self-destruct thing. This was all Honeysuckle's plan, which was a pretty smart plan. But Qwenthur was ready for it too. Was able to throw a bomb on top of it, destroy the net. Melinda was set free. He even stopped the guy from shooting her. But I feel like the whole thing with Honeysuckle dude was that he was supposed to be he was a brilliant genius kind of dude, and I felt like the way he lost was like it was just it could have been so much better. I feel like it was the way they talked about him, like I felt like there was gonna be so much more crazy stuff going on. But in the end, he just fell for one of Qwenthur's little tricks and things and ended up losing like that. And that was it. So that one, I didn't really care too much for. That's why I think this episode was decent. I usually like some comedy. There wasn't, at least at the end, there was some good comedy with, it looks like they didn't get anything. Poor Havia and Qwenthur, none of everything they did wasn't really just them, so they don't get any rewards from this. They actually get minuses because obviously Forlatia is still mad about the boob squeezing part, the opie squeezing. So yeah, sucks for that. And it was funny to see Forlatia and Melinda again, pretty much teasing and fooling around with the guys, and they're like, please don't do that. And in the end, it's just another day at work for them. They gotta do more. They don't get anything from what these crazy accomplishments that normally these guys would be like heroes to be able to destroy an object by themselves, but not really. You're still grunts, and life's still gonna be bad. How much longer is your luck gonna last? Who knows? But yeah, that was pretty much it. There was no fan service either, which, like, I do like some fan service, and they usually do a good job of at least putting a little bit in there. Like I said, the comedy was only pushed towards the end. The action wasn't that prevalent. There wasn't really anything going on except for the crazy jet flying, and then the fighting part with Honeysuckle, which, like I said, it was Could have been better, but it wasn't that. It was okay, but it could have been better. But that was pretty much it. That's all I really gotta say, guys. Overall, a decent episode to an okay arc. I actually didn't care too much for this arc. Hopefully, it does get better in the next one. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys. See ya.